Hello my dear MGOers, I'm Solid007, a veteran MGO player. I'm sure some of you know me and I think I know this game better than anyone else with the most no-life playtime whoever has played the game. At first, I give a shout out to Jan Samus. He gave me this video idea, so thanks for that. So damn, where do I start? I have 15 years of experience playing this game actively every day, nearly every day. So I think now is the time to revive the game. Let's get started. Top 5 major reasons why Metal Gear Online from 2008 is the best multiplayer game. My 15 years of playing actively revive. Number 5. Modes and maps. In my honest opinion, MGO2 is not a stealth game. Sure, there is few modes that can be stealthy, or can be, like single player for example, Team Sneaking and Stealth Deathmatch. I think Team Sneaking is the most unique mode I've ever witnessed on any multiplayer game, even though it's not my personal favorite because I like the fast-paced run and gun with assault rifle level 2 and runner skill level 2. Capture mission and race mission are my favorites and very epic modes, even though race can be sometimes annoying because of the random bad calls in the map. The best and most unique map I've played on any game is Bloodbath. I think I've spent thousands of hours playing 2 vs 2 capture or 1 vs 1 DDM on the map Bloodbath, aka BB. Such a great map. I think they did fine with all the maps, even the lucky ones. Even if I prefer to play the most same enjoyable maps and modes very often, but I do understand why people wish to play or see me play fresh maps and modes I usually don't play. But yeah, one of the important aspects of the game are maps and modes. They were perfection. Number 4. Survival and tournaments. Hands down, by far, the best ranked system made for a competitive multiplayer shooter. Survival was and hopefully will be the most fun in the game. Making your own team with friends and compete against other teams with randomized maps and modes as an in-game system was just way too much fun. 1 minute briefing time before match starts. 2 rounds, 5 minutes. You earned grey points and could see who were the best ones. You could also earn reward points by winning and buying new clothes. I remember I would get always online when I woke up in the morning just before going to school and go to MGO reward shop to see which new clothes came within the new weekly update. That was just awesome times. Shame lag switchers and other glitches ruined them a lot, but you could cancel survival entry if you saw an enemy team had eye cancer character names. Switchers mostly used a SVD sniper to get insta headshot kill fast. Anyway, still by far the most enjoyable ranked experience any online game ever had. MGO also had in-game leaderboards with all modes and even a total grey point and reward point, which was awesome. Nowadays, not many games have in-game leaderboards. Number 3. Customization. Where to start? Character customization was ahead of its time and still is after 15 years nearly of the game being out. You can literally customize your character outfit with thousands of different styles. One reason sometimes I've wanted to play the game so bad was because I made some awesome outfits. It's just so addictive like that. From leg holster to headgear, everything was and still is on point, with character customization. Creating your own game as a host, you could also choose variety of different kind of rules and maps and modes. So much variety, for example deathmatch, bloodbath, headshot only with SVD as the only weapon. That was so much fun. I would warm up a lot that before tournament or survival started, warming up that PP SVD headshot only. Miss those times. Then there were clans. You could make your own clan in-game with own clan emblem and own members. You could add friends or blocklist people, you could change a lot of settings for controller and aiming and so on. Leveling up your skill slots was very unique as well. Many great interesting useful skills. Leveling up your character level according to how good you play, but if you played bad, the level goes down. This is something unlike other multiplayer games today, like Call of Duty, where you just level up the more time you put in the game, but on MGO you had to play good to level up. But if you played bad, it went down. So this way you could recognize the very good players and not so good ones. Sure, the more you play the better you get, but I guess you get my point, hopefully. Number 2. Well balanced. Some critics were saying the slower pace might frustrate those used to Call of Duty adrenal socket battles, but it's still a thrill. I kinda disagree with this one. MGO is a very well balanced game. It can be very fast paced with the right maps and modes and with the right skills. The Konami ID stuff were annoying, at least after one has struggled through the rather annoying application process and finally managed to get online, and I think without this Konami ID thing we could have had much more players overall for the game with the PS and aka PlayStation Network system. But sometimes I'm glad we are a small community because we meet the same people all over again, get to know them and be friends together. We could know who are the best players and who were the not so good ones. 2 rounds and 5 minutes for survival and tournaments were perfect choice with 12 players max, 2 versus 2. 6 versus 6. They did such a great work with a lot of in-game system. And finally, the number one reason this is the best online game, even after 15 years, would be gameplay mechanics. Movement and shooting feels like it is by far the best than any other multiplayer game ever had, even by today's standards. Movement isn't clunky and shooting still feels addictive as fuck after all these years of playing it nearly every day. The goal to headshot to beat the opponents are one of the most important aspects in the game. No other games like Call of Duty or Fortnite comes to even close to this headshot kind of system to kill enemies. It actually takes some skill to train your aim. I think throwing grenades, using auto-aim and traps can also take some skill to master, and they are also very important aspects on the game. Can make a lot of game-changing stuff with the grenades and traps and so on. It is amazingly addictive game, which I can tell after playing it more than a total of 20,000 hours after all these years. I think I have most hours played in the game than any other player, like I said before. And the text chat is also important thing to the game, even though community can be very toxic sometimes, but it does make the game more fun and interesting. This game had the best gameplay mechanics, communication functionality, maps, game modes, and skilled players. I won't trade my experience with this game for anything in the world. In my honest opinion, it's unfair to see this hidden masterpiece with less than 100 viewers on Twitch nearly every day, and games like Call of Duty and Fortnite or Apex and so on have those millions of viewers and players. But we shall not give up. We can save MGO, the best multiplayer game of all time. Never stop chasing your dreams. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. See ya.